Hey Aquarius, it's your girl NeenaRose coming at you for your past life reading. And I hope all is well with you all. I want to thank you all for your like, share, subscribes, rocking with me, doing what it takes to keep moving forward and just, not giving up on yourself, okay? This will not resonate with everybody, as this is a general read for the collective. So hopefully the collective of Aquarius anyway. So hopefully this will give you some insight that you may need a past life reading if you're going through some things and not really understanding where some people fit in it, okay? I felt like in your energy here, there's been like some love situations that may have overstepped their boundaries. But I feel like there's also, it comes from a past life, previous life, where some of you may have broken some hearts, and some of you may have gotten your heart broken. Now, some of you may have some twisted karmics, is what I'm hearing. Some twisted individuals that are like crazy in your energy, or you keep attracting them. But I feel like this energy is kind of like just steady coming for you because of the love you have to give, but it's also from a past life. So we're going to see what's going on here. At the bottom of the Island Wellness Tarot, you have ascending, okay, which is, don't want me to get this out, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. There's a lot going on here with you in this energy as far as proceeding forward, I feel like, and there are a lot of people that do not want you to ascend to a higher level. There are a lot of unions taking place right now, Aquarius, and a lot of these unions are purpose. Like basically from this part to another part of the season, there are a lot of people that need to be in a certain union with a certain person, of course, your divine counterpart, to achieve the next obstacle, to achieve the next goal, to get past the next obstacle. Let me put it like that. Okay, you have letting go in reverse, 22 breaking down to a 4. I feel like a lot of you have let go of some situations. You realize how they have really brought out the truth and growth in you, no matter how hard it was, no matter how hard the lesson was. Now, a lot of you may be struggling with this part of the ascension process, I feel like, with the truth of it all, okay? Because you have the Page of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. And I say the truth of it all, sometimes we get to thinking, okay, well, if I do this, they say this is bad. Well, you got to understand, man puts titles on things and stipulations on things, and that's how we get to be stagnant, Aquarius. Some of you are stagnant because of what man says is right or wrong, and then we don't work purpose like we need to, because everybody's not here to do what we call good, and that has a lot to do with just purpose, period. And if you're wondering about that, you definitely need to get with me, because there are a lot of things that will try to stop you from working purpose, and then you the one get in trouble with your source for not going and completing your purpose, And the other person did what they were sent to do, which was distract and to keep you bound, and where you're not functioning under the true purpose that you were sent to, sent here to achieve. Okay, so at the bottom of the Wisdom of Night, you have here obedience in reverse, 48 breaking down to a 12, which is 3. I feel like, and that's just what I was saying, that's the overall energy here, that there are a lot of people here trying to keep you from moving forward based off of what they view to be the truth, and not geared towards the right thing. That's just what I'm getting here. A lot of you are dealing with a lot of things that have kept you stagnant for a while, based off of perception of people and situations, okay? Bottom of the deck now, you have kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving of affection, falling in love. Like I say, some of you may even have love spells on you from the past. Some of you And that's the thing. A lot of times people say, well, and it's true. We came here by ourselves, but some parts of our missions come with people. You know, come with a intimate connection. You know, one person, you know, does one part of it and the other does another part. And I can name different parts of it, but it doesn't always work that way. And I don't want to give anybody any preconceived notions of that's the protector and I'm the brains. That's not really the case. You know, everybody has something to bring to the table, but there are some divine unions here that are intentionally being blocked, of course, which is always that. But I feel like Aquarius, you're being hit up a good bit because there are some connections that you need to be in, whether it's finance, love, I said finance, love, or whether it's some platonic connections, like, you know, we're supposed to be friends because there's something I'm supposed to gain, or I'm supposed to, you know, sit up under this person for a minute, or just kind of just absorb some knowledge of somebody of higher, that has higher knowledge in a certain area that you may not know. But like I tell people, iron sharpen iron. You know, I listen to some people for a while and then I go on to something else when, you know, when that's over with. You know, you don't listen to the same people all the time. You know, it's not always, you know, because you don't want to get one-sided projection. You know what I'm saying? As far as energy and knowledge, you need different energy and different knowledge. You need different energy and different knowledge to actually, I'm hearing survive. You know, everything's not going to be something out of the ordinary. Or something that you can always pinpoint every time you see it. Like, you know, the knowledge comes in, we get it downloaded in, and then somebody else may get the knowledge and then it becomes a nugget to you. You know what I'm saying? It becomes a jewel to you. You know, everything doesn't come directly. You know, a lot of times the obedience kicks in. Go to this place. Stand over here. Wait here. And then while you're waiting, you overhear a conversation that you needed to hear. You may not have participated in the conversation, but what they said, you needed to hear. You know, you have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. I feel like some things are switching completely up. Things are switching completely up in your energy. It's hard to explain. People are going to be like, hey, where do you get that from? What you doing with that? You know, that type of energy. Aquarius, I feel like some things are really switching completely up and they can't fathom, understand none of that. They don't get it. You know, and I feel like it has a lot to do with where you're going, how you're going to get there, and how to proceed going forward. Okay, so you have here meditation in the reverse, 25 breaking down to a 7. I feel like some blessings are coming in because you're meditating more. You're going within instead of, you know, talking to people about things. I feel like you're doing more so this internal thing. I feel like the current letdowns have honestly turned you inward to start relying on yourself more because you know you're not going to hurt you the way they hurt you. Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise epiphany, upheaval, transformation. I feel like this has a lot to do with some things that have come in. I think things have went out. I feel like a lot of things have been discarded. And I also feel like some people feel familiar, but you really can't place them on the level because of the toxicity. Like, I didn't see that coming in them, but I feel like if you would have already known your past life and how it affects this life, then you would know. Because what you're looking at now, some hidden energy, is the Page of Wands. You know, some contradictory conversation, I feel like, with this Page of Wands. Like somebody, they say different things, but they reveal themselves. And it's kind of like, you said that, but I thought you was just joking. It's like somebody maybe is very outspoken, but I feel like this person has two or three different sides to them. There are a couple of demons running around up in them, and they speak out. You know, not so much Tourette's. Somebody said Tourette's. Not so much Tourette's, but just kind of sort of like they're kind of saying and doing what they want. You have here the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And then you have the Eight of Swords. I feel like you're dealing with people who are bound. And they're gravitating towards you. Because it's a level of healing that you're going to give. But two, they may have been bound for different lifetimes. And you may have been bound as well. They may have come in this lifetime to make sure, or just to be like, we were bound together. So some of you were bound with some people in a previous lifetime, and your spirits always kind of hit up together. So it was kind of like you could have been in prison with some people, and I feel like in a mental state here with the Eight of Swords here. But I feel like in this lifetime they just kind of running rampant. And then you're kind of like, man, they're a little weird. You know what I'm saying? Oh, something's up. You know, I feel like you've opened up some things of healing. You all may have been in a sex bondage in a previous lifetime, I'm getting. Because it's kind of like, I'm seeing an institution, though, that maybe there was some things wrong mentally. Some people never got out. And now they're running free here in this lifetime with the Page of Wands. They're running free here. They're just kind of like free-spirited. And I say free-spirited, they just kind of moving around, and you're kind of like, hold up, what are you doing? Or why are you acting like that? You know, but you really can't figure them out. It's like that's because they're from a past life, but y'all are from a bondage. That's what y'all have in common, a bondage. Y'all was in the same bondage. So it could have been one person had all of you in a sex bondage. You know what I'm saying? One person could have been like a player, a pimp, or whatever, and all of you were in a bondage to the same person, and that could be what you have in common. And this person could these people could be even competition. Like now, your conversations are like day and night. You know, you supposed to be cool, but you could tell y'all competition. Y'all like the same men, y'all like the same women, or y'all end up talking to the same people, and I feel like that's from a previous life. Y'all was in a bondage together, and now it's like every time you turn around, y'all in the same type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Or they always coming up in your circle. I feel like when it's time to date. You have 31 breaking down to a 4, risk. Date. Meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan, set a date. So there are some things where I say I feel like a lot of you are going into union, but a lot of you have probably stepped back off the scene. One, because of maybe love spells or rituals being done on you. Two, you may have also stepped off the scene because of, it's like, you know, you have certain people that's always after the same person, but they want the same person that you're dating, but they're always in your face. For some of you, it's your kids. You know what I'm saying? For some of you, it's maybe one of your children, you know, that's always in your energy of where you're going. But these are the karmic people from the past that you was in a bondage with. Okay? You have the Page of Cups that's hidden. The Four of Pentacles. And the Sun in reverse. I feel like some light is being shed on some things. Things are being illuminated, and they're not as interesting as they were before, is what I'm getting here. They're not as interesting. The information is not as interesting. The Sun in reverse is being clarified by the Star in reverse. Also being clarified by the Eight of Wands. So there's some communication coming in about some things that didn't heal. And this even could be this reading. Some information coming in, communication coming in about some things that did not heal properly. The stars being clarified by the Chariot in reverse. So that means things don't move forward. Things are it's kind of a rough path with this person. Like you say, you probably get along with them. Y'all can laugh and talk, but when it comes to dating, y'all are in competition. And it's like you can't really understand why, but that's because you all were in competition in a previous life. You know, and it has a lot to do with you moving on in your purpose. Let's get something here for the Chariot in reverse, which is the King of Cups in reverse. So it turns you off a little bit because it's like this person may target you, or even they are lit up when you're lit up about someone. Like you see this page of cups here and these things coming off his chest, you know, where he's just kind of like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, just looking up like whatever you like, I like, you know. And it's kind of like, dang man, how come, you know, we can't just be real friends, even though long as no one's involved, it's cool. But then as soon as somebody gets involved with somebody, then that person is interested in your person. And I feel like it's just kind of like, where does this go to? But also, this has a lot to do in a past life. So let's say like, in the past life, it looks like you may have been a favorite, Aquarius. You may have been a favorite, or that you was the person everybody kind of looked up to, but out of all the people that was in this connection, or it was just the, you know, you were more easily accessible to, or you may have been the one that broke out of the bondage, so now they really look up to you because no one else came out. But I feel like this energy here is that they are looking for you, and they want the healing that you have to offer. But I feel like a lot of you may have turned down dating and stuff because of you really can't date like you need to, because you have a couple of people that's steady in your energy trying to take whatever it is that you have going on. Take over, rather, is what I'm hearing. You have the Warrior in reverse too. A lot of you are standing and fighting for your power, for your position, and things of that nature. You may have had a lot of fights with this person, or just people in general that come for your relationship. You may have had to always defend your relationships, or even you may have to defend slander, things of that nature. Defend yourself from slander, like people are just steady coming for you, trying to make like you're bad people and things of that nature. And it's not, of course, it's not the case, but that's what they're trying to do, right? Let's see here what the clarifiers is. You have healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. I feel like you standing your ground help you heal in these situations, but I feel like you're a little disgusted because it's kind of like even the person that you deal with, it's like they kind of interested in the other person, you know, whoever's in competition with you. And that may be why you've taken a step back from dating, taken a step back, because it's like even whoever I get with, they don't not talk to them, you know. And that's because all this energy is relevant. But once you acknowledge this energy, now you know how to play against it. Like, okay, well, this is not going to happen anymore, you know. And like I said, this won't resonate for everybody, but a lot of you that are having problems, you definitely need a past life reading to see where you need to go from here, how things need to get better for you, you know. You have here the Three of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. All three of these are hidden. And the Three of Wands. A lot of you are letting go. That's the whole point. You're letting go and you're deciding to heal. You're not working towards some things anymore. Some of you may have even cut these connections out, and then you're waiting on some more positive influences and changes to come in. But I also feel like once you realize that, you know, a lot of this is from a past life, and that's where these energetic ties come in at, and you start breaking them, then things start getting better. You know, and then you start feeling a lot better about going here, going there, you know, and as far as in your relationships, going to the next level, okay? And then some of you may have started staying home because of you know, what other people are doing, their interferences in your love life. You know what I'm saying? And you may just go home and work, you know, and leave it at that. A lot of you is what I'm hearing. You have here 39 breaking down to a 12, which is a 3. Success. A lot of you are working on successful endings, partnerships in your relationships. A lot of you are looking for things to pan out in a different light. You're looking for different outcomes. I feel like a lot of you may be coming from catty situations where it's always a lot of, you know, nitpicking and mess and deception. I feel like a lot of you are coming out of that energy and moving towards, you know, a better light of things, and things moving forward in your energy without all the deception and perversion is what I'm hearing here. Just where it's really going and how things are really going to pan out says a lot about who you are and what it is you're looking for. You have karmic relationship, fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. I feel like this has been the at the forefront of what you've had going on. Also, I also believe they're telling me that there are a lot of people, your diet is being affected by some of the things that people are putting in your food, or just the regular things that they cook with every day. It's affecting you, that you just can't use any and everything. I'm hearing that as well. You have girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happy, single, living in the moment, having fun. I feel like a lot of you are having fun with what you have going on. But I also feel like a lot of you are going to cut down on the acquaintances, the things that people say and do, so that you can move forward without hesitation. Okay? What's clarifying this, you have here hidden energy is the world. You have the Empress in reverse. And then you have the Two of Wands. I feel like your mindset has changed against some of those who have really come up against your walk and your calling. The Empress in reverse is being clarified by the Hierophant in reverse and the Four of Cups. The Hierophant in reverse is being clarified by the Ace of Cups in reverse. We're going to break it down in just a minute. The World is being clarified by the Strength. And the Fool in reverse. The Strength is being clarified by the Four of Wands in reverse. Somebody may have intervened in a relationship that was recently over, and the Temperance in the reverse is clarifying the Fool in the reverse. Temperance in reverse is being clarified by the Lovers in reverse. What I just said, a relationship just ended, or a recent relationship has ended. And the the Lovers in reverse clarified by the Emperor. The Emperor is being clarified by the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, so let's clarify these here. Now the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is at the bottom. This has shaken your stability and your foundation of relationships, I feel like. But I feel like this person here, there's somebody that uses their manipulation, control, their power in the wrong way. The Two of Wands in reverse, a lot of you have, like I said, I really feel like a lot of you have stopped even caring about relationships and wanting to be in them. I feel like with the Empress here and the reverse here being clarified by the Hierophant, a contract ended. Some of you got divorced, and a lot of you have fallen out of love with love. But the universe wants you to get back into the game. Now, a karmic cycle ended. Some of you may have been married to a karmic, and there was a lot of turmoil. There was a lot of upheaval. There's a lot of toxicity. This person appears to be unfazed about what happened, but that's because they were sent to destroy you. this person is still in the same energy they was in, that's because they are toxic. They were toxic and they still are. And then you have the Strength card here, like I said, with the Four of Wands in reverse here. Basically, you're realizing that that's brought in a lot of your power and who you are. I'm hearing your chi, if that's what you're using. I feel like a lot of you are moving forward, but I also feel like realizing that this person came from a previous life to destroy you in this lifetime, and it didn't work. Okay. If you need more information about that, definitely get with me in the description box below, or just email me and we can go from there. Creator, I come to you and I thank you for Aquarius. I thank you for a mindset of change. I speak that they continue to grow spiritually and grow from the inside out. I speak that they not give up on themselves or the love that they're supposed to have in their life, and that don't give their power to other people as far as relationships and things of that nature. I speak that they tread forward happily, knowing that the things are going to work out, and that they communicate their needs and their wants in these relationships to be able to move forward. Selah. Y'all have a good one, Aquarius, and know that things will work out. Like I said, if you need to talk, definitely hit me up in the email. It's in the description box below, and we will go from there. I'll talk to you soon, Aquarius. Y'all have a good one.